Hello guys, welcome to the next Q&A. Also, I'm going to be revealing my upcoming travel plans, which is always like the most asked question, and also sharing some exciting announcements and thoughts that I have with you guys. Okay, going through the comments on the YouTube community first. Moataz Imad, I hope I'm saying all these names right today, asks, what's the difference between your plans and hopes when you were a kid and now? Are you still having the same passion and energy to dream? I really like this question. So when I was a little kid, I think I've always been someone that has like a lot of dreams and passions and like, I don't know, big goals in life. So when I was a kid, I had a goal to write a book, and I have written quite a few novels, but I've never tried to get them published, which is still a huge dream of mine. Another of my big dreams as a kid would have been to definitely go to Egypt, which now I have gone, and to travel the world and have adventures. It's really cool to look back on things that I wanted as a kid and growing up, because so many of those dreams I have now accomplished. Shrey Gupta asks, did traveling destroy any stereotype you had about a country? Just in the back of my mind without even realizing it. I did kind of have this idea of China as being very polluted and just like a lot of factories. China is huge, so obviously some places are gonna have factories and some aren't, but I just didn't even really think about it. Rick Chua asks, have you recovered from your frostbite in Harbin yet? My last video was in Harbin and I talked a little bit about how I got frostbite in my right hand, and it is still not fully recovered. No, it's been I think like 3 months. Have you ever considered creating merch? This is one of the things that I like want to talk to you guys about, because I am in the middle of starting a lot of, I guess you could say, like business-minded things. I have an idea for a company that I want to create, and it's all going to be based around this sort of adventure, like almost Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider sort of feels, and I don't want to like talk too much about it because it's very much still in the beginning stages, but I do want to launch it in 2019. If you guys have any insight, this would be the time to leave it in the comments. I don't want to just sell, you know, t-shirts with the name Travellight on it. Like, that's great, but I want to have very creative merch, and it doesn't even have to be clothes, like definitely not limited to that. So I'm really excited for some of the plans that I have. There will be more about that coming up on the channel. Okay, one of the ideas slash announcements that I am really excited to talk to you guys about is that I want to start having trips. This was a goal of mine for 2019, to travel with you guys. If you guys saw my Guatemala videos that I did recently, Poppy and I invited some of you guys, our audience, to come together with us to Guatemala. It was really so much better than I could have expected, and I really want to do more of that and travel with you guys. I just think that that would be so cool. So I want to put together a trip, and I want you guys to, you know, let me know where you think we should go and everything. Like right now, nothing is planned. Perfect time for you guys to give me your thoughts. Let me know where you think we should go and what you think we should do, everything. Like, I want this whole trip to be what you guys want. I have a questionnaire that you guys can fill out. Its links are in the description, and you can like tell me what you think our trip should be. Pretty exciting. Okay, of course, the most common question that always gets asked is, what are my upcoming travel plans? Do I plan to travel here or there? So I'm gonna tell you right now all that I know, because I am a very spontaneous person and I love taking trips just, you know, on a day's notice. So you never know where I'm gonna end up, but this is what I do know so far for the rest of the year. So actually tomorrow I leave for China. I have spent the past month-ish in China, just on a quick break right now to catch up on some work, but I'm heading back tomorrow morning with Poppy, and we are going to be going on a trip to Tibet. And guys, I'm going to be uploading this video like ASAP. So right now it's Thursday, March 28th. I plan to upload like tomorrow, so this is all very current. So I will be going to Tibet with Poppy, and right after Tibet, just like a few days later, I will be taking you guys to what is probably my #1 most requested destination ever. And even before you guys started asking for this destination, before I even started a YouTube channel, I have wanted to travel here for a long time because I'm a huge fan of ancient history and kind of unexplored, undiscovered places, because I mean, touristy places are great and everything, and like so many of them are touristy for a reason, but for me, there's just something special about a place that's more undiscovered, because I love that feeling of exploration and discovery. So I am so excited, guys, to announce that I am heading to Pakistan. This trip has been like months in the making, and you know, I get so many emails and messages and comments from you guys encouraging me to visit Pakistan, and I didn't want to announce anything officially like prematurely, because the trip was still like being planned and all the details sorted out, but I was trying sometimes so hard not to be like, yes, I'm going, but yeah, I am heading to Pakistan. I'm really excited. I've wanted to go for a while because I'm fascinated by the history of Pakistan. It has a very ancient history, so over 7,000 years old. Some of the oldest civilizations have grown up by the Indus Valley. I just see Pakistan as having such a rich culture and something that not a lot of the world knows about. So there are going to be a lot of meetups and events that I'll be doing in Pakistan, and I will be going to the Vlogger Summit. I'll include like specific details in the description. So basically, yeah, I'm going to Pakistan and I am very excited. I'll be there for a month, and I'll be traveling from north to south, visiting a lot of different cities, a lot of destinations. Whether you guys are familiar with Pakistan, or if like a lot of people, you don't know much about it there, then just let me know if there's anything that you would like to see, or that you think I should film or ask about, or I don't know, go see, explore, anything, just let me know. Okay, after that, I really want to do a trip through all of Vietnam, like from north to south or vice versa, with Livio, take a bike and just go and like ride through Vietnam. That will be coming up in the summer, in October. I think you guys will be excited about this again. I am going back to Egypt, and I'll stay for, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 months, maybe forever. And I definitely want to meet a lot of you guys. So I don't know, maybe even take a trip like to destinations in Egypt with some of you guys that are in Egypt. Egypt is my favorite country. It's like, I feel like it's my home, so I'm just so excited to be back there. I really want to visit Jordan and maybe some other countries around there, but especially Jordan, because I was supposed to go the last time I was in Egypt, but I loved Egypt so much I skipped it because I couldn't leave Egypt. So yeah, those are my travel plans. There are a few more that aren't like exactly definite yet, so I don't want to say, but that's all I know so far. And you guys can keep up your great recommendations for places that I should go. Like, the more specific you are, the better, because if you just say like, go to China, then it's kind of really general. So if you know like a place that can narrow it down, like have some selling points for me, then there's such a good chance I'll go there. So thank you so much for all of your recommendations, and definitely keep it up. Okay, so there were a lot of good comments that were kind of on a theme, and there were a couple, but I'm just gonna like read a few. So YChi106 asks, traveling, researching, filming, editing seems to be a lot of work. How do you manage to do it all by yourself? Who do you turn to when you need help? Do you have an agent? Hope one day you can appear in a blockbuster movie. Do you have a camera person? Nada asks, do you film your videos alone, or do you have a team helping you? How did you learn filming? So just questions like this sort of thing I'm gonna answer now. So first of all, I do pretty much everything by myself. I feel like a lot of people don't realize everything that goes into this channel, and you know, you just see a video being uploaded once a week and like, oh, only once a week a video, like that's not that hard, but there is really so much more that goes into it. And I do work like non-stop. Like my life is work. It is just a lot, and a lot of the time I feel like it's too much, and not in the way of like that it makes me feel bad, because I actually really enjoy always feeling like there's something else to do and to work toward. But right now it's so much work that it's humanly impossible for me to like do it all, to do everything. And I don't mean plan the videos, research, film, edit, release videos. Like that's what I do now. I'm talking about doing more. So that would be, for example, starting merch, like somebody asked. You know, that's a whole nother project. And there's a few other projects that I want to work on, and I want to, you know, be on my Instagram more, and there's just not enough time in the day for me to pursue all of that. So maybe it's kind of strange to say this after saying like I already don't have enough time, which is true. But lately I've been talking to Poppy a lot, and she is really getting a lot out of having a Patreon. And you know, I just see how supportive and everything her Patreons are, and it seems great. So I've never wanted a Patreon before. I actually said that in a video, like expressly said I will never get a Patreon. But the reason that I stated, I think, reflects like why I said that, because I just viewed a Patreon as like people giving you money for like just giving you money, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I see Poppy's Patreon, which is like so cool, and she has so many different options, and she works so hard on her Patreon, and she even has exclusive videos. So I guess I see now that Patreon isn't really about like people just handing you money for no apparent reason. It's like you are actually really creating something that is exclusive to them. People are actually, you know, paying for something that is worthwhile. I think that it might be a way to connect with you guys more, and also do some more creative things. For example, when I film a video, there is so much that gets cut out. Like there's so many scenes of me in Egypt or in India or in Harbin, the video that I just released, that like I've never released. I mean, there's even entire cities that I just didn't release that video because I didn't feel like it was enough to make a full-length YouTube video about. Or maybe it's not a topic that like I would specifically make an entire video about. Maybe it's too specific, or you know, I can't upload like every video to my channel. So I think maybe this could be a place to upload more content. I have a lot of creative ideas and like different things that I could do, and just interact with you guys more and in a more personal way. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts about that. I guess my two hesitations would be, one, that I'm just not comfortable with people like giving me money, even though, you know, we've established that that's not exactly what it is, and two, just the extra work, I guess, but that can all be sorted out. I'll try to find like one more question. Okay, Zero Mechanical asks, your eyes, they are so blue, why? Okay, so this is a shot with zero color editing. So many of you guys say my eyes are fake, and they're not. My mom gave them to me. And yes, I wear contacts. I have super bad vision, but they're not colored contacts. They have no tint, nothing whatsoever. So I'm gonna show you right now that there's my contact, no tint at all, and my eyes are the same. I can see, and now I can't. I have really bad vision. Okay, the Q&A is now over, taking a strange turn, so I will see you next time in China. Okay, bye, thanks for watching.